What? Oh shit. That's embarrassing. You're talking and your microphone's muted. God dog. Hey Ed, you remember that one time we went to Golden Corral and we saw Aunt Jemima there? And Larry Fitz? It was a black guy. Well, I'm joining your game right now, Dad. Oh, never mind. Hey, you sent me an invite, by the way. Wait, what? Can you not play? Hey Ed, do me a favor, bud. Does it message me on the PlayStation? Like through your phone if possible. Does it show that I'm a PlayStation Plus member still? Oh.
Thank you, Larry. Brandon Gaudin, along with Charles Davis here in the booth. We are set for a spectacular draft champions matchup and some spectacular talent on your screen right now. Let's not waste any more time. Let's get down to the field for kickoff.
God, dog. Oh, fuck, you got Zeke too. You know, it's funny, man. When I drafted, I really didn't really need Zeke. I was happy with the Vic last night.
And he'll make it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. They go play action here on first down. And incomplete to open things up. Charles Clay is tight end, the intended target, and that'll bring up second down.
Even in today's NFL, when we think of the tight end position now as really a glorified wide receiver, we're still asking a lot of those guys. They have to block as well, and every now and then, they don't come down with the football.
On second down, Rivers again. Johnson with a completion over the middle. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Cowboys. Their dangerous wide receiver, 77 yards. And the Cowboys have taken the early lead. And they'll get set here looking for the two-point conversion. They'll need to get the play off quickly. They'll again try for two, this time from the 7. The play clock's running down.
Just in time, Dad.
That's caught at the 3. And he is not going to make it. They stop him up short.
Hey, you hear me now?
This will remain a 6-0 ball game. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This fielded a few yards.
You know what? On that NFL Top 100, there has been no Matt Stafford yet. Is that concerning to you? Do you think Darius Slay is going to make it?
Here's the first carry for Ezekiel.
Oh yeah, there's the Sports Nation guy, Marcellus Wiley.
So the Lions go backwards there, and unfortunately that's something they saw a lot in 2015. They had the fewest rushing yards of any team in the NFL.
It's one of those dubious titles that no one really wants to claim. Even teams just say, well, I'll worry about running it because we throw it all the time. Being able to run it when you want to is a key to success in the NFL.
If only that was the 99 Tom Brady, huh? Oh, you got drunk? Wow.
Away from people on it.
Throwing on first down is Brady. Over the middle, complete to Tate.
You think man defense is good on Madden this year? I think it kind of sucks, man. If you ain't got a speedy corner, it ain't worth a fuck.
Yeah, better against man than zone, or
better against man.
I really noticed it a lot.
Someone, and you're not running into a defensive player in another zone.
Brady now on first down. Over the middle here, it's Hilton. And he'll get it out to midfield. Looks like, yeah, they'll spot it.
I think that's why I miss tackles sometimes. I always go for that hit stick.
And that'll make it second down.
Looked like the screen pass was taken away there, but what a nice job improvising, finding other options, and completing the pass anyway.
From midfield, here's Brady. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he's brought down. 12 yards there as they move the chains.
I like that one, partner. They go back-to-back with excellent gains. And really, it shouldn't be a surprise who they were throwing the ball to. He's their best guy.
Yeah, we knew that they would get him involved early. They're doubling down on getting him involved early.
Don't be surprised if they'll come right back to him again. They haven't shown the propensity to be able to stop him.
That throw good for 4. It's second down.
One thing I can say pretty safely, that route is not called if you don't have a guy who can throw the ball and put some mustard on it. Because if you're going to lollipop it in the middle of the field, bad things usually happen. It takes a strong-arm guy who can right foot in there, and they were able to successfully complete that one.
3 yards is half of what they needed. Now can they get the other 3 here on third down? 7th play of the drive now as they come up on a 3rd and 3.
Yeah, it is laggy.
Brady gonna try and throw.
Oh my god, you're going that fucking blitzing bitch. I was so happy when he won WrestleMania.
And I put my first tally mark next to
Did you see Gronk?
Counter here.
I think it may be the first of
Did
many,
he eat?
because once they get going, look out, things tend to snowball. Tom Brady trusts Gronk as much as any receiver I think he's thrown to in his career.
And that's saying something.
That's saying something right there. But he's earned it.
Throwing over the middle.
Did you see that jump? Oh my god.
And that'll bring up second down.
I got away with one, I think.
Brady again here on 2nd and 10. And that
wow.
Tipped, kind of threw everything off.
I got away with another fucking...
Well, we're not playing 3 yards in a cloud of dust football anymore. I kind of get why those old school coaches
Don't
sometimes
get away
didn't
with that
throw
so
the
many
football,
times.
because if it's popped up in the air, it almost turns
Oh
into
yes,
slow
if only
motion.
Big
And
Ben
both sides
gets
trying
in
to get to
another
the
car
football,
accident
and you're
or a
holding your breath
motorcycle.
wondering whether it's going to go good or bad for your team.
Throwing now is Brady. Looking for Tate, and it's intercepted. Picked off William Gay. And he brings it back to right around the 26.
That is why he is gay, William Gay.
Set to take the field. And they were able to punch it in the end zone last time.
Gay men don't have a right in this world.
Obviously, they'll be looking to stop them from punching it back in the end zone.
It always is punch-counter-punch, isn't it? And which team has the advantage? Well, let's just go back. Last time on offense, they rolled downfield, got into a good rhythm. You can see a little more bounce in and out of the huddle. You can see the sideline really get into the game. So defensively, you're thinking to yourself, how do we take that away from them? How do we get the advantage back? Let's see what they...
Oh yeah, the string is still going. I know last night we had some epic ass games. Decent games. They were all close.
Rivers now on second down. And nowhere to get away. Rivers is dropped. Ray Nitschke. He's the one that got to him. He takes him down for a loss of 9.
I just love the Tuesday drafts. Get such good shit in there.
Off the play fake here, Rivers. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And this will be caught at the 30.
Are you kidding me?
A big play here for the Cowboys. 52
What?
yards.
Well, they just treated third and long as simply an opportunity to make an even bigger play. Normally, you're just trying to pick up the first down and you know where the sticks are.
That's Chad Ochocinco, man. You know, he's the GOAT.
To go up and make a play, even with defenders.
Future Hall of Famer.
The evaluation process in today's NFL does not take into account as much.
Now a hit, and Rivers lost the football.
Better than LeBron James.
When the ball comes free, it's often unusual for the team that lost it to get it back. Because this is
Talking about LeBron.
gets away from him.
My Cavs are playing right now. But it's already a blowout.
Direction downfield or moved away from it. In this case, though, a teammate is able to come up with the ball.
And with the play clock winding down, we're going to get a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. On play action, Rivers. The catch is made by Kendall Wright. And oh, so close as he takes it all the way to the 2-yard line. And the 2-minute warning lurking. This will probably be the last play before we hit it.
Yeah, they want to get themselves in position to score in this last shot before the clock hits.
And this is caught for a Cowboy touchdown.
You know, this is starting out like last night. I win the first game and you kill me on the next two.
Cowboys will add on to their lead. Well, he wasn't the guy they were
I was salty as a motherfucker last night.
It worked.
I tell you what, it was probably the closest I ever came to rage quitting.
And sometimes that target is actually covered. Nice job coming off of that.
I'm like that guy on.
Yeah, the man out of the backfield gets in for the score. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this
YouTube
one
channel,
away.
The Rage Monster.
Fielded about a yard deep. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line. A minute 59 to go in
My
the
Uncle
first
Wayne,
half.
he has a sex
We'll come back to
doll.
Miami after this. They go back to the air here after the INT. That is throw
Oh my
is
God.
incomplete.
That's the
Gronkowski,
not
the
encouraged.
intended target. And now it's second down.
You know, that makes me wonder why is there not a better Gronkowski in draft champions than at 91.
Brady to throw on second down. And incomplete there. A nice hit. Jars the ball free and brings up third
Who the
down.
fuck is that?
One of the best routes, one of the favorite routes of any play caller. He just ran now a nice little angle route. That's supposed to be a catch, and usually it is in a running back drop.
Yeah, I mean, he's a running back, but he's got hands. He should have caught it. Oh, Elliott going to be hit. He coughs it up. Loose football. It's picked up by the Cowboys.
My Cowboys.
Offense heading back out and ready to go again. And that recipe on their
He did have that fumbleitis in real life.
Looked pretty good, so they'll be hoping to do that once more.
It takes me back to when we sat with the offensive coordinator and the head coach. They felt pretty good about their game plan and thought there were some holes in the defense. And they exploited them the last
I can't ever fucking run with
come
you.
back and put together a similar drive.
And we'll see if they can do just that. Again, it's Elliott. And once again, not much running room, if any at all.
I did better with fucking your guy last night.
Back to the line now. So back-to-back plays here where he couldn't get anything on the ground. Now you face a 3rd and 10 and assume you're going to try to pass it, right?
I would think so, because you've tried to run the ball, and really it doesn't matter who got the ball on the play because there was no space to go. So then I think you step back, throw the ball to try and pick up the first down.
Now a play fake here on 1st down. And an incomplete pass. That'll stop the clock here with just under a minute to play in half number 1. Unable to connect on the 1st down pass play. Now it's 2nd down. They'll run it now out of the gun. And able to push his way forward here for a good... And now the Lions going to stop us momentarily as they call a timeout. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. Rivers from the gun on 3rd down. And he dropped
Oh my God, fucking dude. No wonder you're a fucking buck.
And now 4th down.
But, partner, anytime someone tells me that fundamentals are leaving the game, I'm going to show them this play because they couldn't get to the passer. So what do you have to do? Get your hands up in the passing
hit that
lane
fucking wall like Dale Senior did.
Rivers to throw for it on 4th. Hauled in by Wheaton over the middle. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Marcus Wheaton from 17 yards out. And the Cowboys will extend their lead. And the lead will grow by 1 more.
I see you play Madden Ultimate Team a lot, don't you?
The kick team out there for the Cowboys as
They
they
play
run
it
up to
some.
send this one away. Fielded about a yard deep. The Lions offense, they get ready to head back onto the field. And what do you think goes on here in this situation? If you got the football, you're trailing, you're back in your own territory with just a little time. Do you try something?
You're thinking about jump-starting your team, right? You just mentioned it. They're down. They're trying to get back into the game. But you got to figure, if something goes wrong, you may have put yourself in a spot where you may not be able to come back in the second half. Managing risk, this is a big decision here.
Play action. Now it's Brady. Over the middle, complete to Tate. And he's brought down after a
Golden
good
tank.
gain. Now whistles come
He's
in.
got
We're
the
going to get a
tank.
timeout here by the offense. So that means they're down to 1 remaining as we head toward halftime.
Lots of traction. So you'd be entering those pro packs.
On 1st and 10, here's Brady. And that'll be incomplete with 11 seconds remaining now. T.Y. Hilton, the intended receiver. That'll bring up 2nd down.
I hope I don't sound too rah-rah on that one, but that's the exact right throw. Either your receiver gets it or no one gets it. Give him a lot of credit for being really precise with it.
Got rid of it. No one got it. Brady will try again on 2nd down. Going for Hilton, and it's intercepted. A great
Oh, I didn't see that fucker there.
And these guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half. And now Dallas gets set to take the field. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's
Yeah, we'll just say knee.
But we do know there's some risk takers out there that may want to take one more shot before the clock runs out.
That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. Never mind, Larry. Forget your halftime report. Apparently, we are set for the third quarter of action already.
Chad Johnson was talking shit on Dez. You don't dare talk shit on Dez. He'll smack you like you smacked his mom accidentally.
They come out here with a 0 on the scoreboard. What was said in that locker room? That's what I want to know.
I would love to have been in there because we often have the feeling that there's a lot of shouting, screaming, people upset. But typically, halftime locker rooms are a lot more clinical than that. And in this case, are they upset that the plays weren't working because of execution? Or did they think they were just bad plays to call? Yeah. We'll find out pretty quickly here if they felt they had something going, but they just need to do it a little bit better or not.
We'll find out. And he's got
I completely will.
And he takes this one in for a Lions touchdown. Ezekiel Elliott, 73 yards. And the Lions are able to draw a bit closer.
And
that is good, and that'll make
here comes my choke.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Fielded about a yard deep.
I wish the kick returns were better on that.
The Cowboys offense now, they head out for their first possession of the second half. Two receivers left, one to the right. Rivers on first down. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. He was trying to get it to Ezekiel Elliott, and it's second down. Well, the numbers have been good in the passing game, and certainly a big reason why they have the lead. But now here,
yeah, Madden 15 is easy.
Yeah, perhaps.
But I think my favorite Madden, well, we all know that one. The one with DeMarco Murray.
But they have to feel good about how they've been throwing it overall.
A second down throw for Rivers. They'll set up the screen to Elliott. And he is going to lose yardage here. It goes as a loss of 6. And now third down.
Time to give a little credit here. That was an excellent read by the guys on the defensive side of the ball.
Oh, you're crediting your defense.
Got to credit them on that one because they tried to fool him, right? Tried to trick him. Ran a screen, and they went to it and smothered it for a loss of yardage.
Kendall Wright, the intended target. Now fourth down.
On any passes in the middle of the field, anyone who's going after the football is going to be conscious that it's probably going to be contested and often physically. Sometimes that leads to drops.
They're indeed going for it. It's Rivers.
God damn it.
He throws, and this is going to be incomplete. A surprising move to go for, and predictably, at least somewhat predictably, it doesn't.
There goes my choke.
And boy, possession here turns over with the football already being in the red zone. Brady now on first down. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. It's a gain of 13 for number 13.
Hey, Kelvin Benjamin is fat.
I think that's a big pickup for a first down because when you run a drag route against zone, you're sometimes asking for trouble because you might run into a defender.
Yeah, well, there they ran into a first down.
What's the fucking point of having Von Miller if he doesn't play?
Second and goal now.
I guess I should have drafted him in a 3-4.
Continues to run the ball in a game, even when they haven't had much success. All talks about attrition, don't they? You keep running it, eventually good things are likely to happen. It's been a hard go in this game today, hasn't it?
Yeah, this defense, they met pretty much every challenge in front of them this afternoon.
They're still trying to run the ball, but they're not finding much space.
The line of scrimmage is the 3 as they look to cash in on third and goal. They slide Gronkowski outright. Brady now on third and goal.
He dropped it.
Contact made the ball roam free and brings up fourth down. Man, a tough spot to drop that down here, third and goal.
And so many times when you analyze a play like this, you talk about the people around him and maybe his focus was gone. Sometimes just simply him understanding how close he is to the end zone and a chance to score. and he tightens up and doesn't complete the play.
So give him 3 there. A good drive gets him inside the 5.
Have you ever got a kick return on this Madden?
Too. That was the old bend but don't break approach, but it kept the offense out of the end zone.
Fielded about a yard deep.
I think I've got one or two.
Past the 20 to the 22-yard line. And now Dallas gets set to take the field. And on that last drive, went for it on 4th, turned it over. A good job by their defense, though. They held them to 3, but this offense, they've got to be a little bit better, a little bit more careful here.
And sometimes when you see these calls on 4th down, when they decide to go for it, it's not necessarily the coach saying, I believe in my offense. Sometimes the coach saying, I believe in my defense. I can afford to go for it here, because if we don't get it, I don't think we'll give up more than 3, and that's exactly what happened there.
You think that factored in?
I do. I think that he had that in his mind.
Defenders giving chase.
I saw you drop that safety, and that's all it took.
Touchdown, Cowboys. Kendall Wright, 78 yards. And the Cowboys will add on to their lead.
As a fan, is there anything prettier than a well-executed pass play?
No, it's a thing of beauty, especially when it's done like that for a touchdown.
The throw, the catch, and how about the run after to get it to the end zone?
To throw, Rivers. And this is going to be caught. It's good. And that extends their lead by 2 more. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
That's a bad kick.
And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. And Detroit getting set to go now. And they had 3 points last time, but they didn't want 3 points because they were well within range of scoring a touchdown. We'll see if they can do better now.
I'm with you on that one. Let's just go ahead and be frank about the whole thing. The only one happy about the 3-point
kicker.
Did you just draft this team, or you had that team from last time?
But that offense, they're thinking, let's get in the end zone this time.
I don't know if that helped them at contract time. You could have kicked that one through.
I don't know about that.
Toe bash.
I don't know about that. Super toe.
And the hit jarred loose.
Wow.
It's incomplete. Golden Tate, his intended receiver, and it's 3rd down.
They make Golden Tate steady as hell on this game, you know that.
I see guys running the in route. I know that in the back of their mind, they're always wondering who's lurking inside that might put a big hit on them as they try and catch the ball.
Throwing is Brady on 3rd down. He's going to leave this for his running back. It's complete.
Oh my
Gain
God.
of 19 and picking up the first.
How did I not hit that guy? How did I not hit the fucking quarterback?
With a capital F for the guys on defense. They covered everyone else. End up going to the running back out of the backfield, and he picks up a back-breaking 1st down.
The 1st down carry by Elliott. And he stopped immediately there. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down.
No gain on that run, and while this team is down, they're not out of it by any stretch of the imagination. Maybe you just have to think about different style of running in order to get this guy going.
They go to Elliott again, and he'll be brought down, losing yardage back at the 40. It's a loss of 2, now 3rd down.
Wasn't that long ago that the NFL guys really didn't adopt much from the college game. But one thing that has crept in there is spreading things out, opening things up, not even just in tempo, but maybe getting better line splits and spreading the field. I think that would be a great strategy.
Well, you're going to kill me the
next
next
game.
game.
Things up in the run game. Whenever I see a drop like that, I have to kind of take a step back and check
Your
myself
guys,
a little
just
bit.
they're dropping all
Used
their
to seeing those
passes.
big guys make big-time, spectacular plays, that when they drop one, I have to remind myself, we ask a lot out of these guys. Block and catch the football. Not easily done in today's NFL.
I was right there. I should have ran deeper. I'm a Holly.
31 yards.
Piece of shit. No wonder Penn State doesn't like them. Hey, yeah, I never knew Cameron Wake went to Penn State.
As we get set to bring you the 4th quarter. Offense walks to the line for play number 7.
Oh, wait, he's old as fuck.
1 receiver left, 2 to the right. On 1st down, Brady. Over the middle here, it's Hilton. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. He goes for 18 there as the drive will continue. They like going to him in the slot. He catches another one.
I think this comes under the heading of until they stop him, why not go back to it? He has something going really well. Great working relationship with the guy throwing the ball, and they keep making the
man, he sucks at running.
There, and it'll be second down.
Tough day, tough sledding right there, and it's been that way the entire game. Not a whole lot of room to ramble for him.
Yeah, you're right. It's been that way all afternoon. Didn't get a whole lot better there. And incomplete there. A nice hit. Jars the ball free and brings up third down. Ooh, long drive. The defense just cannot seem to catch a break and get off the field. So 3rd and 7 and an extra defensive back on the field here.
Definitely want to play coverage here.
Throwing now is Brady. And he'll get into the
Oh, he's been dropping everything, but he catches that one.
Golden Tate from 8 yards out. And the Lions are able to cut into this lead. And that one makes this an 11-point deficit now. Here are the Lions now as they line up and kick this one away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he'll take this up past the 20 and down at the 22-yard line. Now the Cowboys offense heads back onto the field. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. Now a play fake here on 1st down. Sliding out of the pocket. Wide open receiver.
Oh, my God. That's fucking lag.
16 there, and it'll lead to a new set of downs. And defensively, they just don't seem to have much of an answer for this passing game.
Not at all. Look at the confidence that's exhibited here. With that type of a lead, clock on their side, instead of running it, they're still throwing it, trying to pick up 1st downs and keeping the football.
And he'll get this into enemy territory, but not by much, as he's down to the 48. The veteran Robert Mathis there to make the tackle. Now Rivers. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. They were looking for Johnson that time, and now it's 3rd down.
They decided to air it out a little bit on that play, take a shot downfield, but the coverage was really nice. Able to get a hand in and tip it away.
They come out 5 wide, 3 of them to the right side. On 3rd down, Rivers. He's going to let it go again. And he couldn't hang on to it through the contact. Incomplete.
But they went for the big play there. But that drop could really hurt their momentum.
And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th. Rivers to throw for it on 4th. And intercepted. Accelerating, and off he goes. And he will bring it back. An interception return for a Lions touchdown. So they go on 4th down. Not only do they not get it, it turns into 6 points the other way. Disastrous.
And many people think you should just go ahead and knock it down in that situation. Turn it over for the offense. But I had a defensive coordinator recently tell me, we see that as a passive play. We don't do that anymore. We want the ball in our hands, and we want to head the other way.
Probably also instinct a lot of times. If you see a lot of green grass ahead of you, go ahead and grab it.
It's the exact right play to do. That's knowing when to break the rules and when to make a play that maybe you hadn't been taught.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. That's fielded in the end zone. And he's able to get it across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down at the 21-yard line. Here's the Dallas offense now, heading back out onto the field. And following the pick 6, and they have decent field position in throwing that pick 6. We'll see how they attack this drive.
And I think all you say to your guy is, listen, let's just take care of the football a little bit better. Make some better decisions on this drive, and they'll probably help him a little bit with maybe some really high percentage throws early to let him get settled.
They told us they've got confidence. That's not a problem.
Yeah, not a problem at all. They just want to make sure they get things settled down a little bit for their offense and give their defense a little bit of a chance to rest.
And the hit jarred it loose. It's incomplete.
That was a classic example of trying to run with the ball without securing the catch. He was thinking about those rack yards instead of making the catch first and then taking off.
Rivers. And he's got his man. It's the tight end Clay. And he's brought down after a good gain. And with that last play, he's now up over that 300-yard mark.
And in today's NFL, it almost feels routine. And I hate that when you talk about a 300-yard passing game. To me, 300 yards still signifies excellence, and he's achieved that in this performance.
And the offense moving quickly to the line. Here's Rivers. Johnson with a completion over the middle. And he'll be taken.
Oh, yeah.
But not before getting this inside the 30. A good pickup there at 22.
On any given pass play, you never know exactly where your exit points are going to be. On this play, it was flush.
And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Ryan Kerrigan, the linebacker, drops it for a loss of 6.
You stepped the fuck out of me.
Rivers here to throw. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And incomplete there. A nice hit. Jars the ball free and brings up 3rd down. 7th play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. They'll come out in the pistol. To throw is Rivers. And he comes back with one complete. And he gets this down to the 18, good enough for a 1st down. And this defense, they needed that one more stop to have any chance, but that completion, that's likely going to seal their fate.
And you could hear it in your voice, that one more stop.
Feel their pain.
Oh, it was so important. They just didn't get it done. Wow, what a way to finish this one off.
Here's Rivers. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Not too many things get to a quarterback in this
run and waste your time out.
It's safe to say that pressure can get to any quarterback.
Now, he's obviously a great franchise quarterback, but felt the pressure.
Where's fat guy?
And he's got the 1st down as he gets it to the 8.
Fucking fat guy in my way.
Timeout called by the Lions. That'll be their 2nd, so one more chance to stop the clock here, and we'll be back. This is Elliott, and he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. Now, hang on here. Timeout called by the defense. That'll be their 3rd and final stoppage here as we step aside. Rivers to throw it, and the hit jarred it loose. It's incomplete.
After all the preparation, all the practice, a play like that will absolutely break your heart. They had everything they wanted, just unable to complete it. In the end zone, a big-time drop.
Rivers to throw. He dropped it. Couldn't hang on in the end zone. So no 6 points, incomplete.
We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is, that's a pass he's got to have and a pass he should have caught.
Now Rivers on 4th down. Flush to his right. And it's incomplete. He's still throwing to the very end. But now this game is over.
I win! Hey, Ed. What happened? What time do you come over, buddy? I'm actually going to redraft, by the way, but you're going to play again. You quit Madden? Motherfucker, you beat me twice last night. You stomped a mudhole in my ass, man. I mean, you fucked me up.
Boy, we've just gotten started here, and already these guys have been handed a really difficult decision to make.
How about the GOAT?
The Vikings have already been heard from. Boy, the skills just leap out at you with this guy. He will be a very important part of this ball club. And I think that pick comes to the surprise.
One more game? Hell yeah.
You had to figure they leaned that way if a player from that team became available. Well, not too tough to see.
I'm already having a pretty good draft. I actually like it.
Still some big holes remaining to be filled. Yeah, that's the kind of guy who can elevate that entire unit. He's a very talented addition. And that's a pick that'll solve a lot of problems out there. He'll fit in nicely.
I promise that one day you'll see in another world, you and me, we show up.
This is a pretty telling pick here. Do you go for a big bruiser up front, or get yourself
you had 6 drops.
Maker at a skill position?
Don't feel bad. Look at the bright side, man.
Running short, you've got to hope some guys fall into your lap, or you could be left with some real holes on your roster. And now, which side of the football will they address here? Some interesting options. Oh, I tell you, you're not going to get too far in this competition without a superstar or two. And this guy right here certainly fits that billing. Options here on both sides of the football. It's pretty much of a coin flip if you ask me.
He had 3 drops with probably like 100+ yards, right?
And now is where you need to make these last picks count. Time to fill any holes you can before it's too late. Now it's getting to the time of the draft where you really want to get lucky and hope somebody falls into your lap. Boy, you talk about a talented player. This guy's one of the best around.
Okay, you know, this team is really not a good team that I drafted. Did you draft already, Ed? Oh, so dumb. So good. It's good. I got Jason Garrett as my head coach. I don't think I ever went with that fucking
Boy, we've just gotten started here, and already these guys have been handed a really difficult decision to make. We've already had a New York Giant be selected in this draft. Now here's a chance for a teammate to join him. Yeah, no surprise here. Anytime you can get your hands on a player of his caliber, I think you pretty well have to pull the trigger. Oh, did they get themselves a player here or what? Yeah, I don't think you needed a crystal ball to see that pick coming. That's all about loyalty and familiarity right there. These
you got Gay Rogers
can really impact your team, because if you pass on certain positions, there's no guarantee. Yeah, I think they got the best player there, and they got a guy that fills a big need, so that's an excellent choice. And there's a pick that'll certainly help. Maybe not an impact signing, but you're not going to hit a home run every round.
Your draft's a lot better than mine, Dad.
Just plug him right into a starting role, and he'll be a massive upgrade.
Yeah.
Boy, it's finger crossing time now. With the end in sight and a few more holes to fill, you've got to be hoping that there's still a gem or two that becomes available. And now, which side of the football will they address here? Some interesting options either way. Tough call here. Do you try and get tougher up front, or get yourself a player in what we call a skill position? And these guys are going to get themselves a great player here, whether it's I think with that pick, you're just looking to build up your core. Get some guys in here that can help round out the roster. Still a few holes on this roster, and not a lot of time left to do anything about it.
Hey, give me 1 minute.
Just what this team needs to maybe get them over the hump.
No. We're back. Water.
It's in my bones, it's in my soul. You're never gonna break me down, oh no. I've got gold running through my veins. One shot, straight to the heart. No, I won't drop. You're never gonna slow me down. I've got the energy of a tidal wave. You don't gotta believe in me. I know who I wanna be. You don't gotta believe in me. 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 It's in my bones. It's in my soul. You're never gonna take that from me. No, I'm gonna be who I wanna be. Oh, say what you wanna say. I'll do it my way. I'm swimming in a sea of dreams all day. Nobody's gonna hold me underneath. You don't gotta believe in me. I know who I wanna be. You don't gotta believe in me. Gotta believe in me. Gotta believe in me. Gotta believe in me.
Oh, how about this for a tough decision early on? Boy, you talk about a friendly turn of the cards. This is a great round for these guys as they get themselves a dynamic player right here. Boy, you talk about a friendly turn of the cards. This is a great round for these guys as they get themselves a dynamic player right here. 2 words here: difference maker. That's what that pick right there is. In these middle rounds, you have to start asking yourself, do you settle for what's available now, or do you try and push your luck? What to do here? Build up the interior of your line or get that skill player to add another instant impact right there. That's a big leap forward from what they had on the roster to begin with. Where to now? Do you get yourself a big brute for the trenches or someone who can really help you out at a playmaker type spot? Some tough choices coming up right about now. Do you go after the best available player or do you go after a position of need? Boy, it's finger crossing time now. With the end in sight and a few more holes to fill, you've got to be hoping that there's still whoever's making the final. And I think that pick comes to the surprise of nobody. You had to figure they leaned that way if a player from that team became available. These are tough decisions here, offense or defense. Maybe not a huge upgrade over what they had already, but they're certainly building up some depth there. Well, not too tough to see into the thought process of that pick. Yeah, I don't think you needed a crystal ball to see that pick coming. That's all about loyalty and familiarity right there.